cabinet. Everything afterwards that you hear they said is inaccurate, but when they're threatened like that, you know you're better than average. Oh no, no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my oh no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my oh no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my the grass is greener when you view glowed upon. It's not about the grass, it's about who mowed the lawn. If you're different in person, then who wrote the songs? I don't change for the funds, ain't no bureau to change. They keep the crease in the bar. Wait, I hold it, they keep releasing the bar. The problem is that they don't have any drive. You see me, I keep the keys in the car. Wait, I never let them diminish my value. The second they try it, the minute they have you. Your minutes are valuable, limits are malleable. You can go farther than ceilings allow you to. You can do anything, anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything, but don't say my word for it. But this is the truth, it's infallible, true. Put it in use, it's invaluable too. All the bars are mixed with parables, true. This is knowledge, it's inflammable too. Wait, where they find this kid, it's a mystery. I don't know, man, it's a gift that they did to me. I was trying to find me hints in my destiny. All I followed was my instincts and instantly I was put onto a stage with a mic on it. Iconic, they hear engaging with my knowledge. All I do is fill the page with my mind on it. Ironic, they find a wave and they ride on it. You can do anything, anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything, but don't take my word for it. Oh no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my oh no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my oh no, for the hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go, so you're not coming near my oh no. This is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been divorced with the curtains closed. I've gone dinner table, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the coke, to wash up the unforgiving, all we have is us. Matter to me, matter to me, matter to me.
A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like about this team. Everything about them. None more so than they played in my testimonial back in the early 90s.
Well, that was very good of them.
I know.
And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Edinson Cavani. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Eden Hazard starts with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Bernat. It's Kimpembe now. Verratti. Now Meunier. Thiago Silva. Given away. Given the form he has been in, Lee, you would expect quite a lot of the attacking to go through Neymar. Real chance. Fed over towards the back post. And he failed to get it away properly. Now here's Eden Hazard. Hazard! It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Given away by Verratti. It's Kimpembe now. Thiago Silva. Verratti. Well, a few years ago, we didn't really think of Paris Saint-Germain as potential Champions League winners. Suffice it to say, Lee, those days are gone.
Well, absolutely. It's about time, really, that France, and especially Paris, had a powerhouse in European football. And they've now got that. They're building on what they've done in the past. But certainly they're emerging as a real talent.
Hazard, crossed into the penalty area. Not all that convincing defensively. Carvajal. Modric. And back with Carvajal. Well, it makes a pretty picture for those photographers behind the goal, but I'm not sure he was ever going to score with that bicycle kick.
Well, overhead kick, looks good. Not really the option, though.
Good pressure, can they make something of this? Benzema! It could be up for grabs. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Here's Mbappe. And green space galore for PSG. Cross played over, but no one can latch onto the ball. Thumped clear. Promising sequence, and Kroos failed to hold it. Here is Juan Bernat. Bernat, and options in the centre. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Modric. Karim Benzema. Poor pass under no real pressure. Incisive pass from Mbappe. He takes aim. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot, Lee.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Casemiro. Benzema. Modric. Vinicius Junior foiling them effectively. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And they've gone for the short corner. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, it might still work out for them. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Vinicius Junior. Luka Modric. And space for the cross. Vinicius Junior. Under Herrera. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. And now here's Eden Hazard. This is Kroos. Vinicius Junior. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Taken short. Useful ball to the near post. Cleared away comprehensively. Well, we've been at games where Eden Hazard is worth the admission price on his own, but has he offered enough this time round?
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit.
Mbappe! A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. And firing it into the area. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Toni Kroos. Hazard on the ball. Hazard. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Into the centre by Hazard. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Vinicius Junior over the byline, hence a goal kick. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Thiago Silva. Under Herrera. Bernat. Under Herrera. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
This is Neymar. Di Maria. Oh, a lovely ball. Di Maria. And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Karim Benzema. Marco Asensio. Benzema. Unable to keep the ball that time. Dangerous looking through ball. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Verratti. This is Neymar. Cavani. On to Di Maria. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Marco Asensio. Luka Jovic. And he's broken free. They've regained possession. Cavani. Job done defensively by Marcelo. Di Maria. He's in with a chance. Keeper did his job to begin with. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Hazard on the ball. 5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Low one in there. A really top-notch piece of defending.
Well, the favourites, PSG. Can they get that goal that just takes them over the line? The crowd are certainly doing their bit.
This could be the moment. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition? Well, here's the replay with the clock ticking down. Has he won the game for his team? Cool, calm and collected. He deserves that. Brilliant finish.
A big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. This is Sergio Ramos. Modric. Luka Jovic. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the Champions League.
Yeah, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. One game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
Well, he gets through so much work as well as finishing Edinson Cavani. Lee, just tell us what you saw from the Uruguayan.
Well, he did have a good performance, didn't he? But it's all about snatching that late goal to grab the win.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. And back with Carvajal. Well, it makes a pretty picture for those photographers behind the goal, but I'm not sure he was ever going to score with that bicycle kick.
Well, overhead kick.
Benzema! It could be up for grabs. Modric, and back with Carvajal. Well, it makes a pretty picture for those photographers behind the goal, but I'm not sure he was ever going to score with that bicycle. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Benzema! It could be up for grabs. Not far away at all with the volley. Incisive pass from Mbappe. He takes aim. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek.
This could be the moment. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition?